Jezebel was a princess from Phoenicia. She married King Ahab of Israel. This was a political marriage. It aimed to strengthen ties between the two kingdoms. Jezebel brought her own religious beliefs with her. She worshipped the gods Baal and Asherah. This differed from the Israelites' worship of Yahweh. Jezebel actively promoted her gods in Israel. Ahab, influenced by his queen, allowed her to build temples and altars for Baal and Asherah. This angered many Israelites. They saw it as a betrayal of Yahweh. Jezebel's actions created tension and conflict. The stage was set for a clash of faiths. Despite the growing discontent, Jezebel remained undeterred. She surrounded herself with priests and prophets of Baal. She openly challenged the authority of Yahweh. Her actions had a profound impact on Israelite society. Many began to question their own faith. Jezebel's reign was marked by violence and persecution. She targeted the prophets of Yahweh, seeing them as a threat. Many were killed at her command. The exact number remains unknown. However, the scriptures suggest a significant loss of life. This instilled fear in the hearts of those who remained loyal to Yahweh. Among Yahweh's prophets was a man named Elijah. He was known for his unwavering faith and his confrontational approach. Elijah openly criticized Ahab and Jezebel. He accused them of leading Israel astray. Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal to a contest on Mount Carmel. This contest would prove whose God was real. The contest on Mount Carmel was a pivotal moment. Elijah mocked the prophets of Baal when their God failed to send fire. He then called upon Yahweh. Fire descended from heaven, consuming Elijah's sacrifice. This convinced the Israelites of Yahweh's power. Elijah ordered the execution of Baal's prophets. Jezebel's cruelty extended beyond religious persecution. She was also known for her ruthlessness. One incident in particular highlights this. Ahab desired a vineyard owned by a man named Naboth. Naboth refused to sell, citing his ancestral rights. Ahab, disheartened, withdrew to his palace. Seeing her husband's distress, Jezebel intervened. She devised a plan to seize the vineyard. Using her authority, she had false charges of blasphemy leveled against Naboth. Naboth was subsequently stoned to death. Ahab then claimed the vineyard for himself. This act of injustice angered Yahweh. Elijah confronted Ahab and Jezebel about Naboth's vineyard. He prophesied their downfall. He declared that dogs would lick their blood. He also foretold Jezebel's gruesome end. She would be eaten by dogs within the city walls. His words struck fear into the hearts of the royal couple. However, they continued their wicked ways. Ahab died in battle, fulfilling Elijah's prophecy. Jezebel met a similarly grim fate. Jehu, a military commander, led a revolt against the house of Ahab. He entered the city intent on confronting Jezebel. Jezebel, ever defiant, adorned herself in finery and cursed Jehu from her palace window. Jehu ordered Jezebel's eunuchs to throw her from the window. They obeyed, sending the queen plummeting to her death. Her blood splattered on the wall and on the horses that trampled her body. Later, when men went to bury her, they found only her skull, feet, and hands. This fulfilled Elijah's prophecy. Jezebel's name has become synonymous with wickedness and idolatry. Her story serves as a cautionary tale. It highlights the dangers of religious compromise and the corrupting influence of power. Despite her infamous end, Jezebel remains a complex historical figure. Her story continues to fascinate and repel us centuries later.